Hi, I'm Dr. Angela Marino, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how to brush and floss properly. Right now, with the statewide shutdown, none of us can get to the dentist to get our teeth cleaned, so it's important that we're all doing a thorough job. First, let's talk about your selection of your toothbrush. You want to select a toothbrush that has a soft bristle. This particular brand that I'm holding has a rubber pad on the back with some rubber bristles, which is great for cleaning the inside of the cheek. You don't want to go with something that has a medium or a hard bristle because those can really do more damage than good. If you have small children at home that have baby teeth, this is a great option. It has a nice chunky handle. It's easy for them to hold, and the head is small enough that they can manage it. If they're starting to get their first year molars in the back, you want to select something like this. This is almost like a little miniature adult toothbrush, but the head is a little bit smaller, but it's bigger than the one for the children that only have their baby teeth. Basically want to make sure that the head is big enough that it's going to be able to reach the molars in the back. As far as toothpastes go, you want to make sure that you pick something that has fluoride. When it comes to floss selection, I like something that has either a wax coating or a Teflon-based product. This brand is my favorite. It's really easy to use. If you have children that are first learning how to floss, this is also a good option. It's called a toothpick, and the floss is already on there for you. Makes it super easy to use, even if it's someone possibly that might have a little bit of a manual dexterity issue. This is a really good choice. For the kids at home that have braces, this is a good option. Walmart carries them, and they're called plackers. So let's get started. So when you're brushing, you want to brush, like I said, twice a day for 2 minutes, and you should be flossing at least once a day. And when you begin, you hold the toothbrush at a 45-degree angle. And if you can split the mouth visually into 4 quadrants, you'd want to spend 30 seconds in the top right, 30 seconds in the top left, 30 seconds in the bottom left, and 30 seconds in the bottom right. You're going to hold the toothbrush at a 45-degree angle, and I'll try to get as close as I can so that you can see what I'm doing. And they're just small circular motions, and just try to keep that angle. You'll brush the cheek side of the tooth, the biting surface of the tooth, and the inside of the mouth. Don't forget to brush the cheek, the roof of the mouth, and also the tongue. After you're done brushing, you'll want to spit, but you don't want to rinse. The goal is to keep some of the fluoride from the toothpaste around the teeth so it will remineralize the teeth. When you're flossing, I like to use my arm as a measurement, just from my elbow to the end of my hand. That's about 18 inches. You'll start by wrapping it around the center fingers. And if you're flossing the bottom, you'll use your fingertips. And if you're flossing the upper teeth, you're going to use your thumbs to control it. This is a little challenging, but I'm going to try to get as close as I can. So you'll go through the 2 contacts and you'll wrap it so that it looks like a C. And I'll tilt this so you can see. And then you'll pull the floss up. And then you'll go through the contact again, wrap it like a C, and then slide that up around the tooth. So you would start from the back, come all the way around, all the way to the other side. And as the floss either gets soiled or possibly gets frayed, you'll just unwrap a fresh piece and then continue on. Now, if you're using a motorized toothbrush, this happens to be a spin brush. The technique is really the same. The only difference is you don't really need to use the brushing motion. You have a lot of brands out there. This is just spin brush, but you would do the angle again at 45, but you don't need to use that scrubbing motion. You just need to simply make sure that the head of the toothbrush is touching each tooth. These really just do all the work for you, so those are nice too. The last thing I wanted to mention is if you have eaten, you want to wait about 30 minutes before you brush. The reason why is the acid content in food can sometimes damage the enamel. And you really don't want to rush in and brush the teeth when the enamel is vulnerable. So I would say wait 30 minutes. If you feel like you have to brush, I recommend drinking a glass of water before. And that's it. So brushing twice a day for 2 minutes and flossing once a day. And good luck.